into math lesson 1.3. Use the power to multiply by multiples of 10, 100, and 1000. I can use mental math to find the product of any two numbers that have one non-zero digit and are multiples of 10, 100, or 1000. Step it out. Number 1, 60 students participate in a jump-a-thon, and each student jumps ropes 400 times. What is the total number of jumps? So what multiplication equation models the total number of jumps? So what would we write? How many students? 60 times what? 400. So first of all, we would take the 6 times the 4 and get what? 24. Use the fact to complete the pattern. So we said that 6 times 4 is 24. 10 to the first power is 10, right? So we add a 0. 10 to the second power is 100. So you'd write 24 and add 2 zeros. Let's see. So we can plug it out. This would be 10. That would be what? 10 times 10 to the second power is 1000, right? So kind of cross that out. So because this would be 10, this would be 100. And then that gets us 1000. And we said 10 to the third power is 1000, right? So we'd write 6 times 20, or 6 times 4 is 24 and add 3 zeros. Go 3 places from the right and put in a comma. What is the total number of jumps? 24,000 jumps. Step it out. Number 2, 50 students each jump rope 2,000 times during the jump-a-thon. What multiplication equation models the number of jumps completed by 50 students? So we would take what? 50 times 2,000, right? So first of all, 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, so we would have, this would be 5 times 2 is 10, we said, times 10 to the first power is what? 10. So we'd have 1 with 2 zeros, right? Okay, 5 times 2 we said is 10. 10 to the second power is 100. So we're going to write 10 and then write 2 zeros. So technically, when we're multiplying by our unit of 10, we only add so many zeros, right? Okay, so why do we have 3 and not just 2? Because our original answer has a 0 already in it, right? Okay, all right, so 5 times 2 is 10. 10 to the third power is 1000. So I'm going to write 10 and then add 3 zeros. I forgot to go back in and add my commas. We go in units of 3, right? And from the right, put in commas. 5 times 2 is 10. 10 to the fourth power is, so we write a 1 with 4 zeros, right? So that is 10,000. So now we're going to write 10 and then put 4 zeros. And then 3 from the right. Okay. So 100,000 what? Jumps. Oh, whoops. That goes down here. Check understanding that 40 students in Leona's grade each did 3,000 jumping jacks. How many jumping jacks is this? So we have so 40 students, 3,000 jumping jacks, and then how many jumping jacks is this? So we circle our information we need to use, underline what they're asking. Okay, so we're going to take 40 times 3,000. Okay, so I'm going to put the 4 in a box. I'm going to put the 3 in a box. 4 times 3 is what? 12. And then how many zeros do I have? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go back 3 places from the right and put in my comma. So 120,000, 120,000 being jacked. Okay, next one, I'm going to put a 7 in a box, the 6 in the box. 7 times 6 is 42, and how many zeros? 3. 1 from the first number, 2 from the second. I'm going to go back 3 places from the right, add in my comma, and my answer is, okay, why is it important to put in commas? Does it help to note the place value? Yes. Okay. All right, next one. I'm going to put my 3 in a box, put my 8 in a box. What is 3 times 8? 24. And then add what? 4 zeros. Then I'm going to come back from the right 3 places and put in my comma. So my answer is 240,000. Next one. Same thing, just written in a different order, right? Put my 8 in a box. Put my 5 in a box. 8 times 5 is 40. And add 4 zeros. Now, do I have more zeros than what is shown in the original problem? Yes, but it's because 8 times 5 is 40, which has a 0. Come back 3 places from the right to add my comma, and my answer is, okay, put my what in a box? 5, and put my 6 in a box. 5 times 6 is 30, and add how many zeros? 1, 2, 3. And then go 3 places from the right and add in my commas. So my answer is 30,000. On your own, complete the multiplication facts and patterns. So 6 times 9 is 54. So we just said 6 times 9 is 54. So on all of those, we could go ahead and write 54, right? Okay. 10 to the first power is what? 10. So I'm going to write 54 with 1 0. Do I need to put a comma in there? No. Okay. 10 to the second power is 2 zeros. 1 with 2 zeros for 100, right? So I'm going to write 54 and write 2 zeros. Do I need to put in a comma? Yeah. Yeah, go 3 places from the right and put in my comma. So 5,400. Okay, next one. I'm going to write 10 to the third power is what? Is 1,000. So I'm going to write 54 with 3 zeros. Come back 3 places from the right, and my answer is 54,000. 3 times 8 is 24. Oops. 10 to the first power is 10. 24 times 10 is 240. 10 to the second power is 100. So I'm going to write 24 with 2 zeros. Come back 3 places from the right. Get 2,400. My next one, 10 to the third power is 24 with 3 zeros. And then come back from the right and put a comma. Okay, 5 times 4 is 20. 10 to the first power is 10. Right, 20 and add a 0. So my answer is 200. 10 to the second power is 20 and add 2 zeros. Come back 3 places from the right and add comma, so 2,000. 10 to the third power is, so write 20 and add 3 zeros. Come back 3 places from the right and add a comma, so my answer is, next one, 10 to the fourth power is 10,000. So I'm going to write 20 and add 4 zeros. Come back 3 from the right, and my answer is 12 times 8 is what? 96. Okay, 10 to the first power is 10. 96, and then add 1 0. 10 to the second power is, come back 3 from the right, 9,600. 10 to the third power is 3 from the right, and adding our commas, so 96,000. 10 to the fourth power is, so 96, and add 4 zeros. Come back 3 from the right, 960,000. Find the unknown number. Okay, so we have 28, right? So 28 goes with what? The 7 and the 4. So we can mark off the 7, 4, and the 28, right? Okay. Now, how many zeros are we left with? With 5. So that would be times 10 to the what power? To the fifth power. So 5 is just our answer because they just want that little exponent. Okay. Next one. We have 3. Okay. But what is 6 and 5? 30. So we need to get rid of the 6, the 5, and 0. Okay. So get rid of the 3, get rid of the 6, the 5, and 1 0. Right? Because did they give us an extra 0 on the other side? No. So how many zeros are we now left with? 3. Oh, wait. Hold on. Right. So you still have the 10, guys. Okay? You still have the 10, and then you have those other 4. So that 10 counts as the 30, right? Okay. So how many do we have? 5. Okay, so basically, if you guys take 6 times 5, you get 30, and then you would add 4 zeros. Okay, so we wrote that over here, and then you come back in and you can add your comma, which you get your answer is 300,000. So basically, if you mark off the 3, like they're showing in the equation, you're left with how many zeros? 5. So that's why you would have 10 to the fifth power. All right, number 12, so we have 30 times something gets us 21 times 10 to the 6th power. So we have 3. So how many times does 3 go into 21? 7 times. So we'd have the 7, okay? Then we already have 1 0 there. So instead of 10 to the 6th power, that gets us. So it's going to be with 5 zeros, right? Since we already have 1 0 there, so we're going to add 5 zeros. Okay, and go back in and add our comma. All right, 50 times something gets us 2 times 10 to the 4th power. So what got us from the 5 to the 2? Because it could be 20, right? Okay, so 4. Okay, and then we already have 1 0 there, right? Okay, and then technically it'd be 4 times 5, which would get us 20, so that would knock off another 0. So how many zeros do I need to add? 2, because I got rid of 2, right? I got rid of 4 minus 2. Okay, multiply. So once again, we're going to put this in a box. We're going to put the 8 in a box, the 4 in a box. 4 times 8 is, and then add how many zeros? 3. Okay, 15. I'm going to put the 5 in the box, the 2 in the box. 5 times 2 is 10, and add. Okay, next one, put a 3 in a box, put a 7 in a box. 3 times 7 is 21, and add. Come back 3, and add in my comma. Next one, put 1 in a box. 4 in the box, 5 in the box. 4 times 5 is 20, and then add. Come back in and add my comma, so 200,000. A shipping company buys 60 trucks for $30,000 each. What is the total cost? Okay, so our recording is about out, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and then we'll record the rest of it on another one.